puzzle, but she was on the team, and so, you know, it allowed her to train and compete. And they traveled. I mean, they were at Duke, they were at, you know, East Coast stuff, and so she was allowed to do that. But also, Stanford's interesting because it's not, you know, it's not a gigantic school. There's a lot of kids there, obviously, but it's not huge. But when you walk around campus, it's very obvious who got in on athletics and who got in for academics. Oh yeah, it is like, yeah, trust me, it's because it's Olympians and then it's Google programmers, and yes, well, and their athletes are, you know, intelligent because they have to be able to get in, they have to qualify academically. But yeah, you walk around and it's 6'5" V-cut water polo players, and so my sister let them hanging out with all the athletes, even though she was an athlete, but she got in academically. And so all of her, you know, roommates and whatever, like one of her best friends went to the Olympics for volleyball. Carlos Quinton, who played for the Padres for a while, and somebody else, married my sister's best friend. Like, yeah, she tells stories about how he was just kind of a dumbass in college. Like, yeah.
He's an athlete, right?
Yeah, because they're all athletes, and so like, what was the guy? There was a church group that was led by he was never a starter for the 49ers, but he was one of the backup quarterbacks for the 49ers. I can't remember what the guy's name was. But she was babysitting their kids. Like, so it was all like this just, and so they're like, I went up there for an Easter one year, and then their like prayer group had like NFL, there was like 49ers there. Like, just a, you know, it's just a different kind of deal. But yeah, then when you'd walk around campus, then you'd see like the pale-skinned, hunched-over kids that were, you know, scurrying from dark corner to dark corner, and yeah, it was just interesting. But anyway, so the fact that she was able to at least walk on. So the thing that Avery has that's a benefit for her is that she swims the 1,000 and 1650.
Is that what people don't want to do that?
Well, they don't do them in high school at all.
Really?
It's too long.
I didn't know.
Yeah. 1650 is a mile.
She just does it in her club.
She does it at club, and she likes it, and she's pretty good at it.
What does it take her to swim on that?
20 minutes. So it's interesting. So her. Yeah, she. So her best time on the 500 is now at 5:42. She swims 1,000 in 12 minutes. Like, she doesn't lose any pace. Yeah, like even her high school coach has said it, that she literally has one speed. It's just she can't sprint. She has no sprint speed, but she doesn't stop. Like, it's just whatever speed she's going at.
Again, Antonio. Figure it out, bro.
So because she swims those, and her times are actually already decent. She's a sophomore, and she, you know, with more seasoning and more conditioning and stuff, she only expect to improve upon that. So, you know, she gets her 1,000 in the 11-minute range, for 1650 into the, you know, 19, 18-minute range, something like that. I mean, those are college times already. Yeah, UCLA might be a different, but, you know, there's always a benefit to just having, you know, bodies to fill out your roster, and if it's not a scholarship too, because swim's not a money-making sport, so you have somebody that's there academically that wants to just participate, earn your team some points. So, yeah, we'll see. UCLA's tough, but, you know, if it winds up being UC San Diego, UC Santa Barbara, whatever, those are going to be a little easier to get on.
So a year early and against older boys.
He's really good at water polo too.
Water polo's. I mean, they're good at everything. That's one of
He
those.
doesn't do polo? No interest?
No, she's not. She's competitive, but she's not physical competitive. Like she does. She does well in her races where she has somebody in the next lane over to her that's pushing her to go faster. So she dropped time on her 200 yesterday, but she was so far out in front, like she wasn't really being pushed. If she had, she was the top seed in her heat, and she just ran away. She won her heat by 2 or 3 seconds or something like that.
So in swimming, if they're not in the lane next to you, you don't really know, right?
You can't really see them. You kind of, you have to put your head down and go, and you only kind of, maybe you can see one more lane over, but really, Potero.
He's gonna rip that shirt. Just a bit.
Be ready for you when you grow into it, Lucas.
He hasn't touched them.
Have you watched that Ted Lasso? The Ted Lasso
You got it good.
He said the staples actually didn't hurt. When they cleaned it, I guess they lifted up.
Did you guys get rid of the dirt bikes?
Yeah. He said one.
Oh, okay. I heard that, yeah. I think Bob said that or something. I think the worst crash I had, I broke my wrist and my ankle at the same time.
Dirt bike?
Yep. Okay, but I also rashed up my whole arm.
In the same accident?
Oh, yeah. And it hurt worse for them to wire brush out the rocks from my arm than either of the fractures did. That was just, oh my God, that hurt. That was terrible. Yeah. Having them just terrible.
Yes. That's what it looks like.
Wider first, Matthew, yeah.
There you go, yeah.
Look at him, Justin.
Take you to the playground with Paige.
Good morning, boys. Huh? I love it.
Just editing.
Lindsay, you want to go to the playground with Paige? Oh.
They all have the same haircut.
So messy all the time.
Two more minutes.
I feel like I've been, we haven't been here, I feel like I've been to that side of it.
Ah! Yeah, these are 2010s.